read it was severed.
But yeah, this shop right here, Sticklers. Great sandwiches. If you're ever walking, if you're ever in the area, check it out. Morning. He wasn't mad. Not everybody's gonna hate. Maybe they'll question it. Maybe they want to have something to say, have a conversation. That's okay. And I watched the Ruben Radding walkie-talkie the other day. He's been doing it 15 years and he still struggles. He still gets nervous. Every single day when I start walking around, I gotta warm up. I gotta say good morning. I gotta interact with people, and that helps my confidence so much. Morning. Like when you look at a photo, you should be moved by it in some way. Just questioning yourself when you get your scans back or you look at the SD card, what made me take that? It's going a little bit deeper than like the surface level, because a photo's a photo. You just click a button. But what made you take that? What scene approached itself and made your brain, your intuition say, I should take a photo of that. And for people that don't feel deeply or struggle with their photos or want to improve, I think just repetition, just consistency. Because when I first came out here, it was like, how do I interact with people? I didn't want to interact with people. And I'm not saying that's the only way to do it. Like, you don't have to if you don't want to. But for me personally, that's what's helped me get the images I want to get. I know Jeremy Page has said he's looked at photos and he saw the photo the person wanted to take, but he's looking at the photo they settled to take. I think as long as you're genuine and you're not overthinking it, most interactions are gonna go well. People just want to be seen. You want to be acknowledged. If you think about it, how many people are just walking past? They're buried in technology. Like having this in my hand has changed that. There's ways that are easier to do it, you could say that. And by that I mean like just waiting or hiding behind something. But put yourself in the shoes of your subjects. And once you do that, your perspective will completely shift. You're like, if someone took a photo of me, how I'm doing it to them, how would I react? But like I'm saying, most people don't feel seen out here, at least in my opinion. Most people are just commuting, they're just on their way, they're in their head. So if you just give a head nod, you don't have to be verbal. You can give a head nod, you can smile. One thing that stuck out with me, the Ruben Radding walkie-talkie, I rewatched the other day, is he said there's two parts of this. There's the practice and there's the pictures. And what's really interesting is like, you don't see the practice in the pictures. Like you don't see, is this person walking around every single day of the week? Is this person walking around for a couple hours of the week? Because it's a lot. It's a lot of miles. It's a lot of struggles. It's a lot of deep thought in your mind, especially doing it alone. I love that shirt.
Hey,
That's
thank
sick.
you.
Yeah. But you don't get that in the pictures. Like when you're just consuming it, there's a lot that you don't see. There's not context to the picture. How was that? How did that interaction go? How did that person make them feel? It just adds another layer of like curiosity. Like, how did that person get that shot? Did they confront them? You're just seeing a picture. There's so much more than just that. To like heavily dedicated, passionate street photographers out there. If I didn't randomly stumble across Pauly B and his walkie-talkie series on YouTube, I don't know if I would have ever got into this. It's changed who I am. I used to be so introverted. I would have never put myself out there like this. Another thing, not even photo related, that I think has helped me, and shout out to my old coworker Brandy, that does a lot of energy work, a lot of coaching, belief, like asking the question to yourself, how do you define yourself? Do you put yourself in boxes? It's very easy to do that. It's very easy to say I'm an introvert, so that's all I'm gonna be. Or people think changing yourself is just like changing your actions. But in my opinion, it comes before that. It becomes the belief in yourself. And if you start there, then the rest will follow. So if you're watching this, you're in the Phoenix area, you want to become a little bit more extroverted, you want to go on photo walks, feel free to DM me on Instagram. Reach out. I'm always down to go on walks, meet new people, new photographers, and see what happens. Another thing that's helped me focus on and remember what's important is not developing my roles. I have probably 25 roles plus in my fridge that I haven't developed. It's made me like detach myself from Instagram or feeling like I need to consistently post. At least to me, like what matters is just being outside, getting fresh air, getting exercise, talking to people, learning about people's stories. It's a lot more than just the photos. There's some photos that I might not care about today, tomorrow, this year. But looking back, like that's what's so fascinating to me. Looking back 20 years from now, 30 years from now, in a photo of a situation that might not happen again, or might like define a certain time of life. I like your camera. You got the Leica?
Yeah, the Q3.
Q3? Hell yeah. That's sick.
What do you got?
I just got the Minolta X700.
Yeah.
I had a Canon 7, but I dropped it and smashed it. So I gotta get a new lens.
I got the first drop out of the way with this, and it felt kind of good because I did shoot with the Canon, and then when I got this one, I dropped it, and it was like perfect still. And I was like, not really justifying the price, but makes me feel a lot better about the price.
Yeah. Do you like street photography?
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of just for my own personal.
I'm
still in that stage where it's like I don't want to post it.
What's your name, man?
Jonathan.
It's nice to meet you, man. You have a good day. Let me talk about like some of my favorite photographers that I feel like influenced me in my style. Number one, Daniel Arnold. He's one of the greatest street photographers of our current time. The way he talks about photography, how he has like no ego, and he's just a nice guy, very successful. Number two, Trevor Wisecup. Using the flash, I think it's influenced me a lot. And then how close he gets. Brian Carlson, Voyeur1 on Instagram, and then Cameron, forgot his last name, but they do a lot of like things that aren't people, like things on the street, trash, things that like tell a story in a way. So I'd say those four photographers currently really influence my style. For Brian Carlson, like I said, some of his images, the things he sees on the street and what he makes out of it is just insane. Just insane. It made me think about photography on a whole new level. First roll of T-Max ever. Excited to see what happens.